In this video, I'm gonna go over 3 beginner mistakes that people make when selling books on Amazon. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna help you make an extra 20% profit on your books with basically doing no extra work. And not a lot of people do this, so make sure to stay to the end for the extra tip. Okay, number 1 mistake that people make is not driving far enough. So first of all, you gotta make sure this business model is for you. And this is really for people that enjoy going into a thrift store and robbing them legally of hundreds of dollars of profit. We're going in, we're scanning books, we're making $100 to $200 per hour with our time if we're in a good location. This is no exaggeration. I sound like a rapper right now. But you're really making a lot of money for your time, and you have to realize that when doing this. And you also have to realize, in order to get that to that $100 to $200 per hour mark, it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to go through the bad sources before you find the good sources. So your best source might be 50 miles away from you, and you're going to have an extreme advantage if you're willing to get in the car and drive that far. An extreme advantage if you're willing to hit up the small towns, the city next to you, do trips, up to 2 hours away or even further. But especially in that 2 to 3 hour range, you're now expanding from your city to multiple cities, and some cities that might not even get hit up by resellers at all. So I know people, George, I always mention him on this channel, down in Louisiana. He wakes up at 3-4 in the morning, drives for several hours, goes out and rakes in the profit. So that is number 1 mistake. And it might not be, as far as 100, 200 miles, but it maybe push yourself and drive an hour, see what happens. Hit up the library that's far away, especially if it's like a small town or it looks like a promising thrift store, or even a used bookstore. Go check it out. Number 2 is not looking for Upstream Books. My mentor, Caleb Roth, when I started my book business, always told me, don't go after the books that everyone else has access to at the thrift stores, libraries. Yes, these are great locations, easy profits, but in order to build a long-term sustainable business that's going to make you $100K plus a year, you need to find the exclusive sources. You need to get access to books that nobody else has access to. You need to work on building this skill of getting the books before they land on the shelves at the thrift store. So number 1 is, before they're on the shelf at the thrift store, where were they before that? They were in the back room of the thrift store. Where were they before they were in the back room of the thrift store? If you can answer that question, then you're going to make a lot of money. So you can make a lot of money just from the books in the back of the bookstore that have not been looked through yet. So you can ask the managers for backroom access. You can say, hey, can I look through the books in the back? I already bought all your books in the front. And a lot of times they'll say yes, especially if it's a smaller mom and pop. But then do the thinking, where did these books come from? Were they from people's houses? Were they from estate sales? Were they from closeouts? Where did these books come from before they were in the thrift store? Start asking yourself those questions and then go to those locations. And we all know where they came from. I just listed a few, but books are always recycling all the time. And just ask yourself, where were they before? And usually it's going to take a little bit more effort, to go talk to your church about the books they have, or to talk to the library, or to talk to, there's so many different locations, colleges closing down. We used to do 20,000 profit in a weekend driving to a college that would close down and just scan all their books. Textbooks were, and still are, great profits. So that's number 2. Number 3 is not batching your sourcing and listing. So people put 1 hour sourcing in here, 1 hour of listing in here, and their dollar per hour rate that I just said, that some of you probably were like, wow, can I really make $200 an hour in this business? You absolutely can if you find good sources and optimize your time. But if you source, let's just say you go out and you source $200 of profitable books, but then it takes you 4 hours to list them, your hourly rate just dropped to $25 or $50 per hour. And then we could add your sourcing time in there. It's probably closer to $40 or even $30 per hour. So what you need to do is get in the habit of sourcing on one day. So batch all your sourcing, even if it's only 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. Go out, get all your sourcing done, have all the locations you want to go hit, get in, get out, get all your books. Then have 1 day dedicated to listing. So even if you source for 4 days, you should really have 1 day per week dedicated to listing and this is the day that you put all your books in a pile, quickly scan them in, get them out the door. Hopefully you're using GoToLister. I'll link it below, free trial. It's the fastest book selling tool you can use in order to create FBA shipments, get your books out the door. It allows you to scan books faster than Amazon has time to respond. It's my software I created for you guys, so go check it out. We have a free trial, so if you guys want to list faster, no matter what listing method you use, the concept I'm trying to promote in this video is batching. So batch your sourcing, batch your listing. Anything in life, if you want to get better at it, batch it. It's going to make it go way faster because you're not constantly changing where your brain's at. You don't have to drive to the thrift store, drive home, drive to the thrift store, drive home. You can drive to the thrift store, then drive to the other thrift store, then drive to the other thrift store, and drive home instead of having to keep going back from your house to the thrifts. Same thing. Instead of having to have 4 listing sessions per week, now you just have 1. It's much more efficient, and your hourly rate goes up. My pro tip for you guys is when you're listing your books, don't always be the lowest price. So there's a lot of faster moving books. If it's under 100,000 sales rank, it's just a ballpark number, but especially under 100,000, you should not be the lowest price. You should price $1, $2, $3 higher. You should really be comparing to the other FBA offers. So if there's one FBA guy at 10, and the other FBA guy's at 12, and the other FBA guy's at 15. Maybe come in at 15, let the book sit for a month, and then you're gonna get an extra $5 margin than the guy selling at 10. And since it's such a fast moving book, that $10 price he's gonna sell out. And then it's gonna be the $12 price, and he'll probably sell out. So prices of books are always going up and down, and realize this. So when you send in faster moving books, get more profit by pricing them a little bit higher. That's going to make you guys a lot of money. And if you guys use GoToLister, we have something called smart pricing where that's automatically done for you. That means we have all these triggers that we know, oh, these books in this sales rank set, let's just say 0 to 100,000 is the first trigger. We're going to try to price it FBA offer 4. From 100,000 to 300,000, we're going to price it FBA offer 3. It's something like that. And we also price no FBA offers 20% higher. And this is something you should be doing. Even if you don't use GoToLister, if you're using Seller Central, if there's no FBA offers, you should price them higher because you have no FBA competition. Unless it's a really high sales rank book, let's just say in the millions, then in that case, you probably just want to come in at the lowest price. That's it, guys. Much love. Catch you in the next video. Also, one more thing, forgot to say this, completely step-by-step course below. 100% free on YouTube. Goes over trigger setup for your phone, whatever sourcing tool you're using. I show you guys how to set triggers. And it also goes over repricing, complete copy and paste template, complete listing tutorial for free. All of that is linked below to our video. Go give it some love, guys. Much love. Good luck on your journey. Peace.